Boom shakalaka, despite all the fear in the market, buying Bitcoin right now is essentially like buying Bitcoin back when it was $10,000. Stay tuned to find out why. What's up everyone, Randall here from Crypto Love. Today's video, we're taking a look at why buying Bitcoin now is essentially identical to buying it back when it was $10,000, where you could have had 556% gains from Bitcoin, the most boring cryptocurrency. Imagine what could happen with altcoins. Before we get into it, guys, make sure to like, subscribe, click the notification bell. Also, come join us over on Twitter at the Crypto Love. Now, today, market's in extreme fear. No change for past couple of months. As a matter of fact, if we scroll down here, we can see we have been in extreme fear for an exceptionally long period of time. People are scared. I would call that pretty much capitulation. I mean, look at that compared with previously. We haven't been in that much fear for that long, for such a long amount of time. Markets today, sideways. Bitcoin 45.85, Ethereum 2,800, BNB 387, XRP 78 cents, Terra Luna $83, Cardano 82 cents, Solana $86, and Avalanche $79. And if you want to know the top altcoins today to outpace Bitcoin, as a matter of fact, right now on Gateio, doing over 932% better than just holding Bitcoin alone. The top coins today would be Kyber Network, Crystal, Metis Token, Maple, Just, and MXC. And if you want to check this out for yourself, use artificial intelligence, machine learning, over 80 indicators to pick out the best coins, period. Plus, you could change the time horizon. You could even add low caps for potential 100x gems. Well, you could check out Token Measures. There's a discounted link down in the description. Now, Bitcoin, like I said, buying right now is essentially identical to buying back in October of 2020, back when it was $10,000. I'm sure given the opportunity, pretty much all of you would buy Bitcoin back when it was $10,000, considering it's been hovering roughly around $30,000 to $40,000 to $50,000 over the past year. That seems like quite a deal. If we take a look, I'm going to tell you exactly why, but if we take a look right now at Bitcoin price, we can see it is actually broken out of this multi-month long downtrend we have been in since November. That's 4-month long downtrend we have been in. But you can see the tides change. Pretty much the lowest lows were picked out here in January. We said with this dotted line and the shift in the RSI back towards the end of January that the price was changing direction. And as you can see here, the trajectory has changed. It's gone from a downtrend to a slower uptrend. Now, a couple things worth noting. There's basically this upward trend, these blue lines. However, within that, there is a little bit of a wedge forming right here. Now, Bitcoin price right now is pretty much following the middle of that wedge. But there's a very, very important point you guys need to keep your eye on right here, just above this dotted line. Because if we get to this airplane, which could be a rocket ship, except I didn't see one on there, if Bitcoin gets there, guess what? It will be rocketing up towards that bullseye. Why? Because there's a nice big double bottom right here. And a double bottom, once it passes the confirmation point right here at $46,000, there's a 97% chance, that's almost 100% chance that it'll go up to about $64,000. Wow, that'll be awesome. But why is buying Bitcoin now like buying it back when it was at $10,000? That seems crazy. Well, if we take a look right here, right now, stablecoin dominance and DXY are both looking bearish. That's bullish for crypto. Now, why? Well, if we take a look at the DXY, dumping hard below the 4-hour HMA, bullish for stocks and crypto, need to see this continue on the daily. And then we have USDT and USDC under HMA, RSI bearish divergence under 50, bullish for crypto. Now, generally, when USDT, stablecoin dominance, and DXY are doing well, Bitcoin and cryptocurrency does not do well. However, when they're not doing well, Bitcoin and crypto do well. So you kind of have to see the inverse. As a matter of fact, if we take a look at Bitcoin right now, still above the long-term averages, but already squeezed so tight that it makes me believe the tail risk is slightly bigger than usual for the side that's wrong. You can see these averages out here, they kind of get squeezed and then Bitcoin price breaks out. They get squeezed and then Bitcoin price breaks out. They get squeezed and then Bitcoin price breaks out. Well, right now it is being squeezed quite tight, making it likely for a price breakout. And generally, how Bitcoin almost always goes up, it would be more likely for the price to go up. As a matter of fact, if we take a look here at the illiquid supply shock ratio, it's going essentially vertical. The supply continues to get absorbed by entities with a low statistical history of spending their Bitcoin. That means the supply keeps shrinking and shrinking and shrinking, making the demand essentially larger, which could send the price into the stratosphere. However, interesting part right here, not particularly large institutions, whales who are doing this. Mostly it's people who are holding Bitcoin between 1 and 10 Bitcoin balance. You can see here this yellow line is going up quite a bit. So it seems like this is driven more by retail investors than by the large institutions. And the last piece of evidence as to why we are back here in October is the prognosticator of prognosticators. The one he's not a technical analyst, the one on-chain analyst that I trust more than anyone else just recently tweeted. Crypto markets are now at full reset. The last time was October 2020. I got to tell you guys, I was in the markets October 2020. It felt very similar. Everybody was very unsure. And guess what? Right after that, prices shot up for many, many, many months. Simultaneously, prices shot up 556% gains. Now could be the very best time to buy Bitcoin and select altcoins as well. So that's all for today's episode. If you did enjoy it, make sure to like, subscribe, click the notification bell, come join us over on Twitter, and check out Token Metrics for yourself. Discounted link down in the description. Thanks very much. I'll catch you all later. Have a good one. Peace.